Okay, so I'm old, so I have like a lot of a background, but I guess I'll give you the Cliff Note version. Prior to CHG, I was in the beauty industry for 15 years. So I covered kind of all facets. So I did everything from media and production, print work, to overseeing the entire South Florida region, the sales team, and all the freelance artists. So I covered, the fun stuff. I would say it's fun stuff like fashion shows, and then went into the corporate side of it. So I started as an account executive, and for me, it was a nice break because I had been in leadership for a long time with, like the never ending cell phone, compute, like 7 days a week. I answered to somebody, had to answer a call, had to do a report. So the transition was like, oh, this is nice. And then as an AE, I knew I wanted to get into leadership from the beginning, but I also wanted to know the job. I didn't really know this world existed before I got here. So I thought it was a much better plan for me personally to do the job and then look at leadership, and if I wanted to go that route, which I figured I would anyway. But I enjoyed doing the job of an AE because I think it positioned me to be a better leader for that team. So for me, leadership, like, you set the tone and you're the guide. And I think it was difficult to have the conflicting, like in my previous role outside of CHG, there was that conflicting guide. Like, my leadership team wanted it another way, and I kind of was going the other direction. And here I didn't have that push or that, butting heads environment. It was like, oh, I can be the guide and be it this way, and it aligns with what you guys, value and appreciate. Okay. Like, let me just do something I'm passionate about and lead a team that's equally passionate about the same thing. I would want people to know that AE and BD team and the AAs, I have to speak for them too here. They're all really passionate about what they do, and they're all really strong, unique individuals. I mean, I don't think people would realize how funny Tammy is. Like, Tammy, if she quit her day job, could be a comedian. Not one of them is the same. Super unique, but really just like a good group of people. Like, probably the best people I've ever worked with, ever. There's not one I would replace or change. I like, if any of them leave me, I'll be devastated. Right now is how to prioritize clients and their needs. In a pandemic, they're asking a lot of us, and you don't want to overpromise and underdeliver. And they're trying to build these really strong strategic partnerships. And I think the biggest challenge is, how do I do this when we don't even have enough nurses and we've got 27,000 jobs? Like, the numbers are crazy. So it's probably the biggest challenge for them. How much I can get done without office distractions. Like, I'm a social butterfly. So I'm one of those that, like, when I went to the bathroom, come I come back like an hour later. I'm talking to Kim and credentialing, and like, I'm stopping at Sam's desk, and I'm hitting up like Khadijah up here because she's on the way. Like, so in it's work, but then it's also personal stuff because I love to know about people's trips or husbands, kids, or whatever. So like, I like all of that, but at the same time, I think when you look at how long you're in the office and how much time that can eat up, there's definitely, I was like, wow, I just got a lot accomplished today. Like, whole lot. I don't know. I mean, I think some people aren't flexible that way or don't have, I have a lot of trust in my team. And I think in having a lot of trust, there's just the natural side effects of all the other stuff, the autonomy. And like, I don't sit here and wonder, oh gosh, are they working all day? Like, what are they doing? Like, it's never crossed my mind. I know they're working their asses off. And I trust them. And I think that it helps keep them engaged. I mean, I know it helps me with Lucy. She trusts me 100%, and it helps with my engagement. You know, she's not like, well, where were you? Didn't log on at a certain time. Blah, blah. Like, you know. So this is going to be a long story, and I apologize. And some people have heard it. I think you have. But the dumbest way I've ever been injured was when I was 22. Didn't live in Florida, lived in Texas, but my best friend and I, my sister and her husband and my parents all lived in different cities and states. So we came to Florida to visit my grandfather for Christmas. And our Christmas present was to go skydiving. So we all went skydiving in Homestead really early. Awesome. And I'm terrified of heights. It was such an adrenaline rush. So we decided it would be a good idea to go to South Beach and have some fun. And I got on my brother-in-law's shoulders, who's 6'6", and he went running down Collins Avenue, and he tripped and fell. And so then I fell on my face and broke my jaw and split my chin open and fractured my elbow, and ended up in Jackson Memorial for almost an entire day getting my jaw wired shut. And the irony is I had jumped out of a plane and landed on my feet, and then 4 hours later I fell and broke my face. Falling off somebody's shoulders. So I wouldn't do karaoke night, but I'll humor you for this one. I would do, if I had to do karaoke, I would do Bruno Mars, Uptown Funk You Up. You want to be my partner? And it goes, this hit the ice cold, Michelle fight for that white gold. This one for them hood girls, them good girls, straight masterpieces, styling, wildin', living up in the city. Got Chuck's on with Saint Laurent, gonna kiss myself, I'm so pretty. Too hot, hot damn. For the police and the fireman, I'm too hot, hot damn. Make a dragon wanna retire, man, I'm too hot, hot damn. Say my name, you know who I am, I'm too hot, hot damn. My band about that money, break it down.